Hey guys, Robert here. So in my last Mystery Dungeon episode, I told you guys about a whatchamahoozy challenge that I made up, and here it is. It is called Poke Playboys Challenge, like I said. So I'm gonna go through each one of the rules. Your team must be made up from the first 6 obtainable Pokemon you find on your journey. Like I explained in the last game, by obtainable that means it does not I do not mean literally the first 6 you can find. I mean the first 6 that you do find, and you're not allowed to, and then, alright, so yeah. You may use your starter. You can only grind your Pokemon's levels only one, not counting trainers between gym battles. So you can use gym trainers, or trainers. For the Elite Four, you can grind no more than 5 levels per Pokemon. That means you can, not in between each, so you don't get 20 levels on your Pokemon. You get 25 levels for each before you take it on, if you need it. If you happen to lose against a gym leader or an Elite Four member, you must release your team and build a new one using only the nearest 6 Pokemon to the location you lost at. The exceptions for Rule 5 are Petalburg Gym and Viridian Gym. In that case, you still must release your team, but you can pick 6 Pokemon from the most difficult route you have reached. You must have one normal type. You do not have to catch duplicates, except for Wurmple. Then if you find 2, you have to catch both. If you don't find 2, you don't have to catch both. Or 2. For Pokemon like Caterpie or Wurmple, you may grind their levels by no more than 4 at once. One level after evolution, you have to stop grinding them. Which sounds funny. Since Cricketot's only attack is Bide, you may evolve it through grinding if you choose to. That's optional, obviously. If you catch 2 Wurmple and both become either Silcoons or Cascoons, you have to release one and catch another one until you have both Silcoon and Cascoon. If your starter faints, you do not need to release it. That is the only Pokemon you can keep using even if your team loses. Legendaries can be caught but not used at all. If your entire team is assembled and you are lacking a flying type, you may catch only the generic flying type that is on the beginning of all routes. The generic meaning for the generic or basic. So you can also, let's just type that in, or secondary flying type that is on all beginning routes, whichever you find first. I guess that makes a little more sense. If you're lucky enough to get a secondary flying type like Wingull by accident, you can use it. Wow, I guess I already had that there. Bull. Whatever. You can use legendaries only if they are shiny. You can only use Pokemon from the region you are playing for. For example, no Rattata in Pokemon Crystal. Only one slave Pokemon is allowed. You can pick the slave voluntarily. That is not by chance. All Pokemon must be caught in Pokeballs or weaker, like Premier Balls. Though this seems obvious since the beginning of the game, this also includes legendaries. If you catch a shiny team member, that member does never have to be released, no matter what. If an individual Pokemon loses, or it does not need to be released. Only if the entire team loses do you need to release your Pokemon. No repels while searching for a team. You must catch all wild Pokemon you don't have, just for storage in case your team loses. You can use the storage Pokemon, but only the ones caught most recently. If you release a team, no duplicates may be used. They may be the same Pokemon, but they must be different natures, abilities, movesets, and genders. The game is done after every trainer has been seen, fought, and all Pokemon of the regional Pokedex have been seen, not necessarily caught. Obviously, try your hardest, abide by the rules, no cheating, and most importantly, never give up and have fun. So those are the rules. I know 30 may seem like a lot, but I just had to make everything all specific and such. So there, if you ever feel like making a walkthrough of this, not too many could be made because obviously a lot of repeats of teams, but you can hope you get lucky and run into different ones or shinies. And like it says here, you can do different natures, abilities, shit like that. But you never know, it might be an interesting thing to do. So, Like, comment, subscribe. This is Robert signing out.